Hello, Object Show friendos. Hope you're all doing well, taking care of yourselves, and feeling awesome. Or feeling as awesome as you can possibly feel. If you ain't feeling too awesome, I hope you feel more awesome soon. Mikey back with another episode of Object Show Roundup today. As ever, as always, we march onwards. And we actually have 3 new episodes of things to talk about today. 3! I don't know why I'm saying it like it's such a big deal. It's exciting because 2 of them are brand new shows. And I am trying to get in on the... ground floor is not the right term, really. I mean, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. I want to get in when shows first start more often because it is kind of fun because you can get there right from the beginning and kind of follow things through rather than playing catch up all the time, you know. So I am excited to talk about those 2 new shows. One of them is a show we have already talked about before, so that didn't need to be said, but I said it anyway because I'm in that kind of mood today. Apparently, there isn't tons of Mikey specific object show stuff to talk about. Other than yes, the live stream for the 28th of June is still planned. It's still going to be happening. I still have not done anything for it. I'm hoping that if I mention that in every single episode of Roundup until the live stream, that it will spur me on to actually do something for it. Because right now, it's just going to be kind of like this. Well, that was kind of the plan anyway, actually. It was just meant to be like a regular old Roundup episode with maybe some Q&A thrown in there. And people get to see me fumbling around with my words live. And I don't get to cut any of it out while I'm editing the video. So that's going to be a fun part for everybody, I'm sure. But other than that, really, there isn't a ton of stuff. There is another episode of... I've got to stop hitting my desk. There is another episode... If I keep my hands up, I won't hit my desk. There is another episode of Object Show Spotlight currently being put together. As in, I am finishing up my notes on the episodes of the show that are out so far. There's a teensy little part of me that wants to wait and see if a new episode comes out, because I think we're about due for one. Possibly. So it's like, maybe I'll just give it another week. But either way, that Spotlight episode, the Spotlight episode should be up by the end of June. All things going well and, you know, nothing sidelining me. So keep an eye out for that. I will let you know when the episode's done. And then, yeah, and when it's going to be going up. Keep an eye out for that. I do like doing the Spotlight episodes, you know. I know I've only done 2. But it is really fun to just sit and talk about one specific show. I wish I could do more, but obviously it's a whole bunch of time I need to put to the side, aside from doing this as well. So it's kind of like, it's a fun thing to try and juggle. I do like trying to keep myself, like, busy, but not too busy. It's nice to sit on the couch and do something that's not Object Show related now and again. I know, shocker, Mikey doesn't do Object Show stuff 24/7. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? That's all I should be doing. But I think I do a pretty good job with the time that I have, if I'm being completely honest with myself. I do put a lot of time into this show, even if it doesn't seem like I do. So yeah, that's everything on my front and what I'm working on. So let's go over and see what other people have been up to over the last week or so, shall we? And let's go over to Three Eyes Mug, Stone first, and another BFNIF 3 update. Very excited to announce animation for the episode 3 song is complete. Yes, we get another song. Currently, all we have left to do is touch up animation. Editing for the episode, already have 17 minutes done, and we already heard this before, but just to confirm, total runtime will be a little over an hour. It's gonna be a beefy episode. We already know that. I'm already trying to prepare myself for that. I am looking forward to it, even if it is going to be a bit of a behemoth. Huge thank you to, also Mike Gino for composing the episode's song. Very excited to show you all when episode 3 comes out. And if you haven't checked out any of Mike's stuff, I hadn't actually heard any, so I went and checked out the channel, and yeah, he's done a whole bunch of cool stuff. Lots of Friday Night Funkin' stuff, like there's like a few Roblox things in there, a couple of Object Show song covers. There's a couple of Nightly Manor covers that are really good. So well worth checking out Mike's channel actually while you're at it. Very interested to see what kind of song he's put together for BFNIF. Interesting. I guess we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for that. We did also get some teaser images for the next episode as well. Look at them all. Look at Reddit. Do you know what? I think Reddit's my favorite out of these four, just because of the face. Like, all embarrassed, but enjoying it. I think definitely kind of like having a bit of a moment, like, actually, this looks really good. You know, I think there's a bit of that going on. Instagram just looking kind of cool and awesome. YouTube, yeah, okay. There's some references going on there. Is that the Wilfred Wolfstache, pink mustache? That's definitely a YouTube staple. If you're a Markiplier fan, that is. And Facebook with, I don't know, that's a kind of fast food chain kind of thing going on, or something like, is that like, I'm trying to think who, I'm not up on mascots and fast food mascots and stuff, other than like Chuck E. Cheese. That's pretty much it. But anyway, this all looks very fun. Obviously a little bit of dress up going on here. Curtains and stuff. It's like a changing room, right? So I don't know what the deal is there. Something to do with the challenge, I would assume. But that's all I can do for now is assume. Storm's definitely cooking up something fun, though. And I well, this makes me more excited. Actually, I just noticed something, too. I didn't notice before. The Instagram picture there. Is that's YouTube in the bottom right? Yeah, okay. Just watching on, going, judging the outfit, perhaps. I don't want to do too much predicting about what this episode's going to be about. I'm just going to wait and see. But yeah, thank you, Storm, for the updates as always. Keeping us just keeping us a little bit, satiated until the full episode comes out. And of course, lest we forget, the Colorado Object Hangout is happening. Will have happened by the time this video goes up, and the new Battle for Niche Internet Fame short Generation Gap will have come out as well. Is it generation or generational? I forgot the name because I'm a terrible fan. It's Generational Gap. I apologize for getting it wrong, but yes, that short will have been shown at the Object Hangout in Colorado and will be uploaded to YouTube as well. So when that show comes out, we'll probably have a little bit of a chat about it. It's just a one-off little silly fun thing, but we'll still talk about it because I am actually excited to see what happens in it. Well, derpadon did mention that a little mini-sword would be coming out sometime soon, and it came out. It's called 725, Dance to the Music. So it is another one of those little ones. Takes place during one of the episodes. Obviously, it takes place during episode 7. And it's basically just kind of like a missing scene. I just literally felt like animating it. They just felt like putting this in there. So it focuses on Norway stalking Fridge DJ around, which they do in episode 7. Just trying to make sure that Whiteberry and Shrimpy are safe because of Fridge DJ's murderous rampage that happened previously. So it's literally just let's just watch it. Let's just watch it.
Oh, that was weird. Why'd you do that?
This is so pointless. I don't even know why I was so focused on this Fridge DJ thing. Clock already brought me back. I should just go focus on the challenge. Wait. What is that sound? What?!
Yes, well, there was a part of me that thought the Fridge DJ just went all weird after being kind of, damaged before. But maybe there's a part of me now that thinks the Fridge DJ at least has it in for Norway, because who was driving the car when the accident happened? Yes, well, anyway, I think it was just a fun little thing that you just wanted to do. And you know what? I appreciate that. It's actually, I had a good giggle at it. It's just a silly little holdover thing. Why not? It was fun. It was a fun little short. Thank you, derpadon, and everybody that put that little 50 seconds of fun together for us. Alright, we got an update from Jack and Jelfie regarding TPOT. Now, there was a little part of me, and maybe a few other people as well, that thought that potentially we would get an episode of TPOT at VidCon this month, because there was a BFDI episode at VidCon last year. But we doesn't seem like we are getting that. There's a few people that thought that just because this Defeat 1 arc is 3 episodes, so I guess a few people thought, cool, one at VidCon, and then episodes 2 and 3 during the tour. No, it's just coming back for the BFDI II tour. So yeah, now I'm trying to think. They did add 2 new dates to the tour. 3 new locations, 2 new dates. So does that mean? So there's 8. They're going to 8 places. How are they going to split? Because I thought they would do just 2 new episodes like they've done before. 1 episode during the first 4 locations, and then the second episode in the second 4 locations. That could still be the case. We could just get 2 episodes of TPOT. But what if they do the whole arc during the tour? What if it's like 3 locations, 2 locations, like 1 episode, another episode, another episode? Again, I don't know how they're going to lay this out yet. They haven't really specified, but it's something to keep an eye on. We know what Inanimate Insanity's plan is. Animation Epic's plan for Inanimate Insanity is. It's just going to be season 4. I don't know if it's just 1 episode for the. It'll probably be 2 because it's been a while since we had the last episode. So I'm assuming there's going to be 2 episodes of season 4. But anyway, again, I could try and predict all of this stuff, but what's the point? Because I'm invariably wrong. And the one time I'm right, I probably won't even mention I'm right because I don't want to jinx myself. I don't want to call it out too much if I ever am correct. I'm just going to play the safe bet, actually. I'm just going to say there's going to be two episodes of this Defeat 1 arc during the tour, and there's going to be 2 Inanimate Insanity Season 4 episodes. That's what I think. That's what I think. I don't think we're going to see any Inanimate Insanity remastered episodes. I think they're going to keep those for YouTube releases. So yeah, well, I guess we'll see what happens, won't we? But either way, as I've already mentioned, me and my little family are going to be there for the first stop on the entire tour, the Friday morning show in New York. So I guess I'll see how things go at that one. Jack and Jellyfy weren't done with us yet, though, no, because they also, ta-da! Hey, look, the Fern plush is finally on the way. I still remember my heart sinking when I saw that they released the sticker and sidewalky plushies, but not Fern. I was like, we don't even get a plush of the winner. Apparently, though, I heard somebody say that it was down to just trying to get the design right, because some plushies can be a little bit harder to put together than others. And let's be honest, sticker and sidewalky are just 4-sided shapes. There's a little bit of intricacy with some of the pattern on sticker, but on the whole, just squares, right? Whereas Fern, yes, a little bit more intricate design-wise. So we look like we are going to be getting the Fern plush dropping pretty soon, and then all I have to do is wait for Buck, and that'll be another stack of Jack and Jellyfy plushes on the way to our house. So stay tuned, I guess. All right, it's time to get into the first brand new show of the day. And it is the Cool and Awesome Object Show, or TCAAOS. I want to call it TCAAOS because that sounds really fun to me. And it is by Mater. So, the thing is with this show is there is something from 3 years ago on Mater's channel called Object Show. Do you know what? This is on me. I haven't watched it yet. It is non-canon to this show, but I feel like even though it's non-canon, it still kind of ties in a little bit. I'm not saying you need to watch Object Show before you watch TCAAOS. I'm just saying there's a little bit of merging together of the things. That makes no sense. Hopefully it'll make sense once I've talked about the episode, though. But I ain't going to talk about the episode yet, because I've got to do my usual thing and say there are spoilers coming up for the episode. So if you've not watched the show yet and you want to, or me mentioning it has made you go, oh, hang on, I will go check this out, then probably skip this chapter of the video, then go check it out, and then perhaps come back and listen to what I think about it, if you kind of want to. Hopefully you do, because that's hopefully why you're even here to begin with. I hope. Anyway, episode 1 of the show is called Losing Isn't Anything, and we're going to dive into it now, because I'm sorry, I give you time to skip to the next chapter, and if you haven't done it now, then I don't know what to tell you. Before we do get into the episode, though, I've got to say, and this is something that was mentioned by Mater in the comments of the video, there were a few audio balancing issues, so sometimes the the dialogue is a bit hard to hear. I'm going to try my best to level things up as best as I can. Level them up, it's not right. Level, you know what I mean? Audio levels, that's what I mean. Put the audio levels to a point where you can hear the dialogue. So I'll try and make sure that the clips I use do come through good. But don't worry, it's something that Mater is aware of. And I'm sure when TCAAOS 2 comes out, that won't be an issue anymore. Alright, let's talk about this episode, shall we? So we start with a dream?
Hey!
Oh, shoot.
My bad. Goodbye, Circle.
Yep, apparently just a dream featuring our new buddy Mask. After leaving Circle in a bit of a huff, they come across Ringy and Triangle. Yeah, we're doing that thing where it's the first episode of the show and you have to meet all the characters a little bit at a time, so let's do it.
You're still watching, right? Yeah. 70, 97, 67, 100. 100 push-ups, okay? Dude, that was like 2 push-ups. Why are you doing this anyway? What did I learn from this? Like you ever learn anything? You learned that I can do 100 push-ups. And then I'm much smarter than you. That's your problem, Ringy. You think you're smarter than me, even though I'm smarter than you. You're very poopus. You mean plumpus. Plumpus? Shut up, Mask! What'd you do that for? Huh?
Well, Triangle's definitely better than me at push-ups. Manages to do them with no arms. Super impressive. Even if Ringy doesn't seem to think so. And now, Mask is trying to stop Triangle from spinning endlessly through the air. That was quite a kick. A bit of a chaotic start, all things told. I think we need some slightly more chill characters to bring things down a notch.
Wow, that was fun!
Thanks.
Parker, that was so fun!
Okay.
That was extraordinarily fun!
Alright.
That was the most fun I've ever had in my entire life!
Okay, look, we seriously need to have a conversation about your over-exaggeration problem.
I don't over-exaggerate things. Everyone and everything in this world is so lovable. How could you understate that?
That's Mask over there.
Oh. Hey, Mask.
Hi.
I try to like him.
Well, Bucket seems pretty laid back, but Skittle seems like another energetic handful to me. But what's the deal here? Nobody seems to like Mask for some reason. Did you notice that? Interesting. Well, regardless, Mask continues their pursuit of Triangle regardless, even though nobody else seems interested in helping.
Shoot!
Nah, I don't really feel that. But you just drag me around like this. Wait a minute. I'm dragging you around right now. No, you dummy, I made some miracle. No, you stupid little... Let go of me already.
High stocking, high cup, high butter, and again, with Mask getting the blame for everything. They're not the one being loud. Literally everyone else is. I don't get it. Either way, Mask realizes that they're nowhere near fast enough to catch up with Triangle, and then they worry that he's going to hit someone. Well, actually, according to Stocken, he's going to hit 2 someones. Oh, no. But, who?
You're always so grumpy and cold about everything. But just think about it. It'll all be worth it. The best object show you will ever see. It's the only object show I'll ever see, buddy. Alright, look. I'll look at this in a more positive light. Today may be the day you finally know what you're doing. That's the spirit. Come on, man, I always know what I'm doing. I think there's a bunch of people up ahead. I see them. You know what? Whoever's there, I don't care. Hit me.
Ow. I mean, they did say, hit me. And if that's not asking for something bad to happen, especially in an animated show, I don't know what is. So, we've met everyone, which means it's time for the intro. And sometimes I'll just skip showing the intros, but in this instance, I'm going to put the intro in, because there are things we need to talk about. Okay. Did you notice anything interesting about that intro sequence? Well, okay, maybe there's a couple of interesting things in there. First thing is, we get all of the characters properly introduced in that intro, except the mask. You know, we get their name, pronouns. Mask's not in there. Right? That's another slight against their name. They are in the intro sequence. They just don't get their own little pop-up thing to say, hey, this is Mask, and hey, hi. Then again, we also didn't get proper intros for the two mystery people who, well, presumably are going to be the hosts, if it's a competition, sure. There's also this shot here, though. Yeah, this one, and then also this one. What's the deal with those? We have mysteries to solve, and we won't solve them unless we keep watching the episode. So, yeah, let's get back to it. So after the intro, we cut back to our two mystery people, but apparently earlier, and much earlier, judging by the way they look here. You gotta love the old school cartoony style. Cute fella is talking about how cool object shows are, but Candle guy says they look babyish and kinda stupid. No! Come on, don't say that. You have no idea. Cute fella tries to convince Candle guy that the shows are actually innovative, inspiring, and creative. You see, now that I agree with. I mean, just check out this amazing show that Cute fella's a fan of.
Me too.
This is the most disgusting video you've ever shown me. And you've shown me some real gnarly things. Huh? You don't like it? You don't want to make one with me? Ha! Now you're really making me
Come
laugh.
on, let's go. Let's go make the greatest show of all time.
No.
So that's basically why we're here. I'm Blue Cube Thing, and this is Wax.
Alright, well, maybe that wasn't the best example. But hey, at least we know their names now, and Blue Cube Thing wasn't too far away from what I was gonna call them. Also, hi Wax, you may not be super enthused about this whole OSC thing, but glad to have you here regardless, I suppose. Maybe we can change your mind. And you know what? Everyone seems pretty keen on joining this super cool show. Well, nearly everyone anyway. Who Mask is just feeling left out as usual. And they'll be feeling even more left out soon, because Blue Cube Thing has apparently already made the teams. How?
All right, settle down. Because guess what?
I have this chart with the teams. You guys have been standing there for like 2 minutes. How do you already have a chart with the teams on it? Shut your mouth. Well, I show you guys the chart for the teams. Team 1 is butter, circle, ringy, and triangle. And team 2 is stocking, cup, bucket, and skittle. Team 1, you guys are gonna be called the Epic Elites. And team 2, you guys are gonna be called the Awesome Acquaintances. One last thing. Your first challenge is to climb up the evil mountain. The last team to climb, to get all their members, to climb up the mountain will be up for elimination. Where's the mountain?
I don't even know where to start here. Look at that team sheet. 2 teams of 4 plus Mask on their own. Again, it's like things are intentionally stacked against Mask right from the get-go here. Because with 9 contestants, you were never going to get an even split between teams. And if Blue Cube Thing is the one who put the teams together, well, that just adds them to the list of Mask detractors, I suppose. The picture of them and Wax together in the horse section is cute, though. Alright, anyway, we've got a challenge to get cracking with, huh? So, as everyone starts tackling the mountain climbing, or at least discussing how to tackle the mountain climbing, depending on which contestant it is, Mask tries to help Wax out by offering them a strip of themselves to use as a bandage. Aww. I mean, it is kind of weird and maybe a little bit gross, but they're just trying to help. After Wax begrudgingly accepts and then leaves, Mask has a bit of a delayed realization. Yep, that's right, Mask. You're on a team by yourself. Have fun. Wax, meanwhile, wants to have a little chat with Blue Cube Thing about, well, everything. How did they make that mountain appear? How did they make the teams already? How do they know everybody's names? Good questions. Do we have, good answers?
I've been waiting until I started the show to tell you this, but I guess I will now. I have wishing powers. What?
Wishing powers. Yep, sure, why not? Also, how long have Wax and Blue Cube Thing known each other without Wax knowing about that? Some friendship they got going on there. Alright, as for the challenge, well, 1 second Butter is here, and then he's there. They've got moves. Mask is in shock and despairingly wonders how they're meant to get up there. Yeah. Skittle does try and put a positive spin on things, though.
Are you serious? How am I supposed to climb all the way up there?
Don't be so down in the dumps. You know, winning isn't everything.
But losing isn't anything.
Alright then.
Alright, well, maybe starting to see why some people don't like Mask too much. Triangle demands that Ringy helps him climb. And I mean, I suppose someone has to, since he has no limbs. He tries to bribe Ringy with the promise of teaching him his awesome workout routine. And Ringy does agree to help. More out of sympathy than anything else, though. Let's be honest. Skipping away from the challenge again for a second. Now that Wax knows about Blue Cube Thing's wishing powers. Who needs an object show, right?
I want $1 million.
What? No.
Yes!
Why on earth haven't you used these powers all the time?
We could have been so successful.
I mean, I've always been using it. I just waited until we started this object show to tell you. You see this laptop? I told you I stole it. I did it. I wished for it.
Man, I am so bored. What?
Then I wished we would find the perfect object show cast. And we did. I wished for the mountain to grow too. Check this out. I wish for a boxing ring that the contestants can use for the next challenge. Alright. You've been tortured for long enough. I wish for the crack in your face to be gone. And for Mask to go back to normal. So you guys can be more presentable for the object show.
Well, okay, but, I mean, that's still... None of that explains why you kept the wish thing a secret from Wax now, does it? I mean, maybe Blue Cube Thing is more interested in hosting an object show than being rich and famous. Which honestly is kind of admirable. But I mean, they wished for a lot of things. Like the laptop and the contestants. Wait, the contestants? What do you mean you wished for them? Like, wished to find them? Or wished to make them? Okay, this raises a few more ethical questions than I expected us to be raising at this point. And of course, we don't even get to hear any more of that conversation yet, because there is still a challenge going on. You know, I think we kind of keep hopping away from it. Mask hitches a sneaky ride with Bucket up to the summit, and Bucket is not happy about it.
Mask, get the heck out! What are you doing? Skittle, did you know about this? No, I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, I'm up here as well.
Alright, I really don't know how to put this, but no! You can't just hop inside me like that. You gotta stop being selfish and stop cheating on the challenge. You're right. Sorry, I'll stop. I'm going down. Way better because...
We gotta get up there right now!
The awesome acquaintances win! Ugh, this kid Triangle's slowing me down. If he did it, then I'd win.
Sounds like an issue with your skill.
Alright, the Epic Elites will join me in the elimination tonight. I have papers and pens. Make sure to cast your vote before the moon rises. I'll be waiting.
Okay, we'll just stick a pin in Cup's immature giggling after what Bucket said, and just say, yes, we have completed the first challenge. And yeah, it feels like it's a pretty straightforward vote to me. Don't you agree? Yes? Good. Might as well get right to the elimination then. So there is some chat between the members of the Epic Elites about the vote, with Butter remaining whimsical and saying that he's just going to vote based on wherever the wind takes him. Which isn't really an answer. Unlike Ringy, who flat out says he's given Triangle the boot for fumbling. Even though Circle seems to be of the opinion that it was Ringy that actually did the fumbling. Hey, let's be real here, okay? Ringy was the one who tried to help Triangle out. I didn't see anyone else offering any assistance. Just because nobody else was in earshot, and Triangle specifically asked Ringy to help, that's besides the point. And then again, you know, I guess I do have to say, it's also not really Triangle's fault that he wasn't able to climb. You know, actually, this might be a bit more of a tough one. No idea why I said it was straightforward. I'm still of the opinion that at least Ringy tried to help, but at the end of the day, they wouldn't have won the challenge if Triangle got stuck at the bottom, so somebody had to help. Okay. Now I suddenly don't know. Ringy continues trying to convince everyone that Triangle is the right choice, asking what he even does anyway, and ipso facto saying that he's going to be pretty useless, and no matter what the future challenges are going to be. I mean, that's a big old ouch, but it's also quite possibly true. Only possibly, though. You never know. There could be some challenges that don't require physical exertion. Even though Blue Cube thing already put up a boxing ring for the next challenge, apparently, then that's going to be physical exertion as well. Anyway, Stocking invites Ringy for a quick sparring session to pass the time.
So, who did you vote for?
Triangle. He does nothing. He's the reason we lost.
Oh my gosh, what a huge ego! You fumbled!
Not true. I know I'm the smartest one here, and I'm gonna win, even if everyone tells me I won't.
Get going, Skin!
Elimination time.
Ooh, sneaky Stocking trying to keep Ringy from the elimination ceremony. I sense a little bit of a rivalry sneaking up there. Also, how cool is that elimination time intro, huh? Love that. Way more composed than some of the other aspects of this show that Blue Cube thing is trying to put together. Ringy does make it to the elimination ceremony just in time. So, let's do this.
First vote, Triangle. Second vote, Triangle. Third vote, Ringy. This is the final vote. If it's Ferengi, then we have a tie. But if not, then Triangle's eliminated. This vote is for Triangle. Any last words?
Yo, Triangle, get in there, man. Oh my gosh.
What?
He died. He probably suffocated from being inside a ring.
Huh? Oh, I'm not dead. Though, it felt like I was gonna die. I saw a guy, and I think he was a pot.
All right, Dr. Seuss, come on, get out of here.
And with that, the first episode of the Cool and Awesome Object Show is over. Thank you guys for watching. You've been a lovely audience. So, who got eliminated?
It was Triangle. He's a sad, strange little guy, but not as sad and strange as you.
Okay, so by eliminated you mean...
You know, eliminated.
What?
So the vote did end up pretty conclusive then, huh? Triangle is out. Gone. Eliminated. And judging by Mask's reaction, maybe that means like, actually gone? Like, erased from existence, kinda gone? If Blue Cube Thing did create all of these contestants, then I guess that also means they have the ability to, uncreate them. Yikes! I guess, maybe we'll get confirmation of that in the next episode. Just gonna keep the dark counter on standby for that one, I think. We also don't really know what'll happen if Mask ends up losing a challenge, since they're all on their lonesome. Would that just be instant elimination? I would assume so. So I still don't know what the deal is there. Why is Mask so maligned? There must be a reason for that, right? There's gotta be. Once again, Mikey has a million questions, but no answers. Unless the answers are lying in Object Show. Even though Object Show is already listed as non-canon. I don't know, I'm going to have to watch that. And if there's anything to report back on, I will. After the credits, we do get a few little pieces of vital information, though. Thanks to Mask being nosy.
Huh? Okay, so I'm gonna start an object show. It's gonna be called Object Show. Well, why is it called Object Show? That's so lazy. Speak, Circle. He said no. This is so dumb. I'm a mean character. Well, the first challenge is to make me laugh.
Oh, hey,
You're
Wax.
dumb. That is
What
not
the heck
funny.
is this?
Oh, this is my
stop
old
it. Why are
object
you
show
so
I
happy
made
all
when
the
I was a
time?
child. That I
Because,
drew
I
myself.
can do what
I know the
want.
animation is
Shut
so
up.
realistic,
No, you
but
shut
this
up.
is not real life. This is a cartoon.
You told me you didn't know about...
Okay, I'll shut up.
Okay, when you wished for the perfect object show cast,
That is hilarious.
you found
Circle.
that your
Okay,
characters
so
came to
Rainy,
life?
Triangle,
Is that not weird?
I don't
and
think so
is up for
anymore.
elimination.
Look, if there's some otherworldly reason why these are the exact same characters, I don't want to deal with that.
I don't want to deal with this show and you still drag me into it.
Now you sit there and be still. I already wished for a boxing ring. Now I wish for an obstacle course. Super dangerous and super long. And I wish for buckets made of indestructible steel. A melting point of like 1 billion.
What's even the
And I wish for...
Maybe it's not Blue Cube Thing that has the powers. Maybe it's the laptop. It did just appear randomly, and that was the first... Was that the first thing that Blue Cube Thing wished for? It wasn't even specifically wished... Blue Cube Thing didn't wish for a laptop. Blue Cube Thing just said they were bored, and the laptop appeared. This is like a show within a show going on. And we also know now that the contestants were all created, either by Blue Cube Thing or the laptop, depending if you want to listen to my crackpot theory or not. But either way, I don't trust either one of them. And I don't think this competition is going to lead to good things for anyone. I just think it's going to be a nightmare, personally. Or I could be wrong, and everything's going to be great. And Mask is going to win and get all of the good things and never get bullied ever again. It's going to be great. It is interesting as well that Mask was the one to overhear that conversation. I sense the main character here, and lots of intrigue still to come in this show. Either way, that is that for now for the cool and awesome object show. And yeah, that was a very fun start. A very, very, very solid first episode. Got planting lots of little seeds of story around. I like it. And I think everybody did a cracking job with it. So, well done. Cracking. Awesome. Brilliant. You should all go check it out. Okay, no time to come up for air because it's time to get straight into the next brand new show. It is Object Lunatics from Maskin. And again, I shall give you fair warning if you have not watched this show yet. We're obviously going to talk about it, aren't we? We're going to talk about the characters, the interactions, the challenge, the elimination, all of that fun stuff. So, if you haven't watched the show yet and you don't want to be spoiled for it, you could probably skip this chapter and come back later. But if you're not bothered about listening to all of the stuff that happens in the episode before checking it out, or if you've already checked it out and you are ready for me to put my thoughts out there, then let's do this. I don't know why I over-explain the spoilers thing. I should just say, hey, there's going to be spoilers. Let's do this. I don't know. Mikey doesn't know how to make anything short. Okay, so episode 1 is called Look Out. And the show starts in the best way any show could ever possibly start. In a casino.
Can I help you?
You can!
So?
Do you want to join my show?
I don't have time for it.
If you win, you could wish for anything you want!
You know what? Sure.
Great!
Yep. Standard object show competition checklist items complete. Random host. Tick. Random competition area in a very green place. Tick. That's 2 of the things anyway. This is comfortable. This feels familiar. Yes. Just wondering though, if our quirky host is choosing people specifically who are down on their luck, like our pal Card here, or if they're just choosing people at random. Guess that might be something we find out as we go. Alright, let's have a whiz through some of the other contestants, and now that we're here.
Hello there.
Oh! Hi.
Look at this.
Wow! Those are so cool!
Wanna play?
Why, of course!
Then he told me that...
Hello there.
Did you hear something?
No?
It's really windy out here.
Alright, if you don't wanna befriend me, I won't force you to. Actually, I will! Be my friends now!
It's really windy today, isn't it?
So, that was Cog and Flower hitting it off. Yeah, I feel like there's a friendship in the works already there. And then Volcano Palm and Island having a chat. And it sounded like Volcano Palm was about to talk about what the host told them. It did sound like they were about to say, hey, the host was saying something, because they started by saying, he told me that, before being interrupted by wait. Yes, the standard small character with a big attitude type. We're rolling through the classics here. Let's not stop there, though. Let's meet some more people.
Hey, watch where you're going, punk! Sorry! Oh, I'll show you sorry! Damn, he got away.
You should be nicer to people.
What do you know?
You do want to win, right? Making enemies doesn't exactly help your chances.
Fine, I'll try to be nicer.
That's the spirit.
Bouncy ball. Seems like the carefree type, don't you think? Just here to have some fun and goof around. That's not everybody's style, though. Teddy Bear Hat is clearly not here to make friends. But maybe she would be better off listening to Bottle Cap and playing nice. At least to begin with, anyway. Because then you could gain people's trust. And then, once you've gained their trust enough, you can stab them in the back to gain an advantage later. I mean, no. Be nice. Play nice. Alright, that's 8 players met. How many do we have left to go?
Alright, so, Internet, what's your opinion on French fries? What's his problem? As I was saying, you do like French fries, right? You do? Me too! We should be best friends!
Hey, Can? What's wrong?
No, it's fine. You don't have to worry.
If you insist. Hey, what's up?
It's none of your business.
I was just trying to be nice.
Go be nice to someone else then.
These jerks are so cruel.
Don't waste your time thinking about them. Let's be friends. You seem nice.
Alright, so Jar is the opposite of Teddy Bear Hat, and is here to make friends. Seemingly, anyway. Internet's one of those fun characters who communicates in an interesting way. I do not miss those dial-up noises, and now I get to hear them in every episode of this. Yay! I'm kidding. I'm sure I can live with it. It is kind of nostalgic in a weird way. As for Bookmark, Can, and Quarter, well, Quarter definitely comes across as a welcome by myself and never with anyone else kind of character, while Can gives off pity me but don't underestimate me vibes. Bookmark, though? I don't know. For some reason, I would think twice about trusting them. And now we go full circle, and back to Card now, who says hello to the last of the contestants that we need to meet.
Hey there, do you know when the contest starts? Shush, I'm busy. Okay, whatever. Sigh. No, I do not possess the information. Well, I am impatient. What am I supposed to do about it? Huh, good point. You win.
Howdy, Potato. Yeah, this is a real jerk meets jerk moment. Somehow, though, I feel like these two are going to work together against everyone else. The power of 2 jerks can be quite powerful, after all. The host gathers everyone up to announce the first challenge. Kind of an important thing to do when you're hosting a competition show, you know. But he says there's going to be an ad break first. Aw, come on.
Just tell us now!
Don't worry.
I didn't mean to.
Today's challenge will be simple. You'll be playing dodgeball, but with a tennis ball. And instead of throwing it, you'll be hitting it with a pan! Like tennis.
Ooh, that's nice.
You'll all be locked in an arena, so don't even think of trying to escape.
This seems fun. I want to play. I want to play.
All right.
That's not the best start for Teddy Bear Hat trying to play nice, is it? She did seem genuinely apologetic, though. Not that Jar was interested in hearing that apology. That might just push Teddy Bear Hat into giving up on niceness already, though. Like, what's the point if I'm just going to hurt people, even if I'm trying to be nice? You know what kind of attitude I mean. Yeah, at least we know there's recovery in that handy-dandy menu of the hosts. Whew. So, murder away, I suppose. But also, please don't. Inside the arena, Teddy Bear Hat wastes no time in getting started.
I can do this.
Oh wow, Bouncy Ball's the first one out. That's not going to make him feel any more endeared towards Teddy Bear Hat, that's for sure. Swiftly followed by Flower, and then Wit. Yikes. What is Wit made of to get smushed by a tennis ball like that? Potato then tries to take Bookmark and Can out, but they miss their target, and Bookmark hurls a tennis ball right back at him, landing a direct hit. Nice shot, Bookmark. I think Can is impressed too.
You saved me. Oh, it's no problem, really.
Hey, you look smart. Want to team up?
Meh, I'll think about it. Let's go for Jar. She looks like an easy target.
Is that a ruler?
Look, you just gotta go with your gut.
Like this.
Don't look at me like that. Murder's not morally wrong if they come back, right?
Oh, I think Bookmark has a fan. And hey, I said don't murder. There's recovery, sure, but still, it's mean. Poo Jars died twice in this episode now. Island then asks Internet if they can keep them safe, and Internet says, no, before being taken out of the challenge. Well, I guess they weren't lying. Couldn't even keep themselves safe. Island has no choice now but to go on the offensive.
Whoever that was, just know that I'm getting my revenge. Did you see that? I'm great. I'm awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I wonder where the ball is now.
Oh, I have it. Don't take this personally.
It's okay.
Hey now, that was a good shot. Teddy bear hat and card taken out in one wallop. And didn't take Cog out. But hey, everyone's in this to win, so you can't blame Volcano Palm for that cheap shot, can you? You gotta hand it to them. Island seems to have forgiven them pretty quickly as well, though, so yay, friendship. So that leaves Volcano Palm, Cog, Bottle Cap, Bookmark, Can, and Quarter. Oh, wait. Forget I said those last two. And, forget that I said Cog, too. So that leaves us with only 3 players left. Who's going to take the glory and win this first challenge?
This is my chance.
And then I said,
Would you look at that? Only 2 competitors left. That means you both win and get to pick the teams. Oh, look! It seems you've already picked your teams.
What? I don't remember doing that.
I do.
Well, why do they have more members?
Because Volcano Palm eliminated more people. Since this was the first challenge, everyone but the leaders is up for elimination. Get voting.
Oh, okay, so the top 2 are safe. Nice. We did how Bookmark says they can't remember picking their team, but Volcano Palm does. Alright, we'll have to stick a pin in that one, and keep an eye out for any more forgetful moments like that. That's something to do with the host? Or is it just something to do with Bookmark, perhaps? Huh. It also looks like we've got player voting in this show too. Yeah, why leave decisions like this in the hands of the viewers? We can't be trusted with anything. I'm kidding. Well, I'm mostly kidding. Bouncy Ball, Wait, Bear Hat, and Quarter are the only characters who received at least 3 votes, which leaves 3 votes left to count. Let's see who's going to be the first one out of this contest.
We have 3 votes left. First one of them goes to Bouncy Ball. And the second one is for... Wait! There's only 1 vote left. It's between Bouncy Ball and Wait. The last vote is for... Wait!
Me?
Yes, you! You are out!
Were you expecting different results? Laughing out loud.
Grr! I'm gonna break something.
Before you do that, you have a choice. Do you want to stay here and maybe have a chance to return on the show? Or do you want to go home?
Obviously, I'm staying.
Sorry, Wait. I guess you just didn't pull your weight in this one. Huh? Ugh, fine. I don't know why I bother. Anyway, that little cut there at the end of that clip was actually the end of the episode. So whether Wade actually does get to stay and try and rejoin remains to be seen. But if that is the format of the game, I like it. Players getting the chance to stick around and see if they can play again, or just go home. It's kind of cool, and chill, and nice, and not horrific. So I'm all for it. Yeah, this was nice and fun. Nothing super serious. Just silly, straightforward, object show contest shenanigans. I loved it. I mean, maybe there is going to be something buried beneath the surface that's going to show itself at some point. But you know what? I'm just going to enjoy it while it's silly and goofy and non-consequential. Yeah. Keep up the awesome work, everyone. This was a really good start. All right, we got a bottom of the barrel update from Radako again. Hello, hi, hello. Hi, hello, hi. Right back at you. Progress updatings. So we have 8 of 16 scenes fully finished. Oh, that's half of the scenes. See, I can do maths. Script has been fully written for a while. Good. Current length of the episode is 8 minutes and 34 seconds, if you want to be precise about things. I estimate the full episode will be around at the same time as Bottom of the Barrel 3, or maybe slightly longer. Well, that would put us at around 20 minutes or just above 20 minutes. All right. Good to know that ahead of time, too. I do appreciate knowing these things, but you never know. It might change. It could go down. It could go up. You never know. And then, okay, bye. Okay, bye. Thanks, Rudago. Appreciate the update and presumably the little teaser image there as well. Interesting, interesting. And here we got a little video from Snailvine as well. Our buddy Mikey, the other Mikey. I should be other Mikey, let's be real. But yes, just a little video featuring 2 characters, Tamago and Brioche. And it's a story about, quote-unquote, friendship. Yay, I can't wait. So this was a little animation to, advertise a webcomic that should be hopefully coming out over the summer. So yes, Snailvine's been busy. Hasn't been lounging around doing absolutely nothing. I would never accuse anybody of doing that. And to be honest, if you do want to do that, that's totally fine. At the end of the day, it's your life. If you want to chill, you can chill. But yeah, I do love these character designs. This was like a little 30-second video. If you want to go and check it out for yourselves, just to get kind of a feel for the vibes going on here, I will pop a link in the description so you can go over there and check it out. And maybe subscribe to Snailvine if you haven't done that yet, because Lunchbox Kids is fantastic as well, and you should watch that. And you should support all of the cool people I talk about anyway. I don't like singling one person out for attention. Everybody deserves attention because everybody's awesome. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled, and as soon as I see any more hints of news about this webcomic, I will be sure to let you know. Alright, got this little image from Wuggolo as well. Why'd you lose again, huh? Hi, Yarn, Banana, and Circle. I feel like I'm going to just have to accept the inevitable here and just get used to the idea that Yarn's probably been voted out. Yarn and Hot Sauce are going to get split up before anything can happen with them, but Yarn did really act super toxic in the previous episode, and I guess she needs some time to cool off. So I don't know if this image, I don't know if Willow would do this, but you know, these are only 3 of the 6 who were up for elimination at the end of the last episode of Object Lockdown, right? Because the other 3 were Drago, Hot Sauce, and Acorn. And it's like, I don't know if that just means that these are the bottom 3 and one of these 3 is going out. Or if it's just an indication of something that's going to happen in the episode that's coming. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried. Either way, I actually like all 3 of these characters. I like all of them. Object Lockdown's one of those shows where I just kind of like everybody. Drago's probably going to grow on me eventually. I know I wasn't super duper happy with Drago coming back into the show. I just don't know. It just... I don't know. I haven't kind of vibed with that character yet. But give it some time and maybe I'll come around. Maybe. I'm just too used to all of my other little goobers though. I don't think I had enough room for another goober in my heart quite yet. It'll be fine though. Once I get over the elimination, whoever it ends up being, I'm sure I will eventually be able to focus on the characters that are left and not the characters who are out. Hard as it is to lose a favourite. Okay, time to dive into the final episode discussion of this episode of Object Show Roundup. I don't know why I said it like that. And it's also the final little piece of anything we have to talk about, actually. So let's get cracking, shall we? So we were all sitting, waiting for DIBS episode 7. And then Zombie Turtle did upload something that had DIBS in the title. And we all went, ooh! But it's not DIBS 7. No. It's DIBS New Friends. Or DIBSNF. These acronyms are getting harder and harder to pronounce. But yes, it's actually a spin-off of DIBS. Which was, actually, I thought it was really fun. And we're going to talk about it. So, spoiler warning. I'm not going to go super deep into it. This is my third spoiler warning of the episode. You should know the deal by now. We're just going to talk about the episode. And if you don't want to know anything about the episode, you could skip to the, well, I was going to say the next chapter, which will be the outro chapter and the final chapter of the video. But, as always, I would appreciate it if you pop back after you'd seen the show and listen to me waffle about it. That would be great. That's kind of what I do here. Okay, let's get into this. So, this episode is called Heart of Glass. And, yeah, so a spin-off of DIBS honestly wasn't on my bingo card. I don't know if it was on anybody's bingo card. Object show bingo card. So, what brought this about, Lucas?
Guys, what is happening? The last DIBS scene was like 2 months ago. Are we ever gonna finish this episode? Like, what's happening? If you care that much, why don't you just call DIBS? Because I did the last scene, I'm not a double dibber. Oh, dude, I would love to do a scene, but I have to work on my phone. Because you're college. Okay, yeah, of course. Okay, why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? Jamie, what about you? They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. Please. Okay, never mind. No, ew. Gross. Mopro, come on. Make someone eat someone else or something. I'm good. You guys suck, you know that? You guys are the worst friends ever. There, I said it.
If we're the worst friends ever, then why don't you just go make some new friends, Lucas?
You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Honestly, how dare all of the DIBS team have lives and so-called important things to do? DIBS should clearly be their priority, their top priority at all times. This is shameful behavior, I say. Shameful! Oh, this right here, by the way, this killed me. Oh, don't worry, JJ. Not all of the Animatic Battle fans are constantly asking where 4B is. Just the majority of them. I'm in no hurry, though, just so you know. Also, sorry for shortening Jam Jacket to JJ. I am really terrible at shortening people's names without really thinking about it. Sorry. So after that, we head somewhere with a brand new phone. And maybe even a brand new phone host friend person. A brand new character and a brand new animation style. Wow. I guess Lucas did go make some new friends, huh? And here they all are. Oh, look at that. A whole new bunch of super talented, amazing people. And there are some familiar names in that list. I'll be honest. I'll hold my hands up. You can't see because the screenshot's still up. But I'll hold my hands up and say that I don't know everybody on this list. There are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people in the OSC I don't know. Just because there are so many. And it's, you know, it's super hard to keep a track of it. But I'm sure you're all super talented because you're all taking part in this and you all create things and do awesome things, I'm sure. So I am excited. Let's do this. New friends time. So, as if I even need to ask, what's the deal here?
You answered. It's time to make teams. Wait, are you by yourself?
Well, it's me and Wexiel.
Okay. I need you to bring 13 more people here. Could you do that?
I mean, I guess I can, but why? Let's just say there's gonna be a little bit of a prize involved. For bringing 15 people over? No, just bring them over and I'll elaborate. Alright. Come on, Wexiel.
Yay!
Alright then, let's start that hunt for some players. 15 required. So, let's just assume that's going to be 3 teams of 5. Potentially. Maybe. Or 5 teams of 3. But let's not even think about teams yet. We need to get the players first. It doesn't take too long for us to bump into 2 more people.
The strange phone over there wants me to gather up people for something. What? For like a public execution or something? No. Well, I mean, they didn't say. Maybe. I mean, could be. Anyways, it sounds like fun. Would you two want to join in? Hell yeah, I'm in.
Oh, I mean, if it's not too much of a bother.
Yay! Friends! Let's run around!
Wait, put me down!
Okay, before we get too much deeper into this, by the way, I have to be honest and say, which I've had to do a few times actually watching new object shows, I don't know what some of these objects actually are. The one who answered the phone looks a ball of some description, and the red character looks a bit like a CD case, possibly, maybe? I mean, Wax Seal's name we already heard, and the other fella, pretty sure that's a cauldron. So I think I'm pretty set on those ones. I think. Anyway, I apologize in advance if I get any of them wrong. I'm sure the names will all come to light eventually, or people will tell me them in the comments if I am wrong on any of them. And I wouldn't mind that, because then I can note them down for next time. I do know the name of the next 2 players, though. The names of the next 2 players. It's Fire Hydrant and Angle. These are 2 of my favourites already. So many potential jokes with both of them. Anyway, the way things are going, we'll be up to 15 players in no time.
Wow, you guys are getting people fast. Well, we still need a total of 15 people. 18. No, we need 15 people. 17. This isn't a negotiation. We need 19. Dude, let me talk. 18. Fine. 18.
Man, your negotiation skills are through the roof. Through the roof?
We'll be up to 18 players in no time. 3 teams of 6? 6 teams of 3? Angle offers to help bring the numbers up, and Hook's Ice Pop and a Bonfire.
Angle! Right angle!
You're right.
That is a concerning amount of people. Hey, Buttermilk? What do you think is happening over there?
They look like they're forming a circle. And abducting people.
Oh gosh! What if they're killing people? Like a public execution!
Well, I was a lifeguard for a day. I know CPR.
I don't think that's helpful in this...
I don't think you were a lifeguard.
Well, I mean, I guess not.
Then let's get a crackin'.
What? I don't get it.
You're really baking my heart here, Needed Eraser.
Oh, I adore Buttermilk. I really do. I love this character design. I love their puns. Yeah, okay. I'm sold on that character, definitely. And Needed Eraser is fun as well. Off to a strong start with characters here for me. I'm enjoying them. Those 2 also make it to the phone, and we're up to 10. Even though a fair few of them still don't actually know why they're here.
Whoa, where are we? Oh, I heard they're having a public execution here. Public execution? Wait, who's being executed? You. No! Listen, I'm just saying, if you keep prioritizing money over making people happy, that's gonna leave you sad and alone. Like me.
Lemonade! You gotta help me! They're gonna execute me! I don't wanna...
Up. No cutting in line. I'm busy helping Flower Pop with getting some... what was it again? Flower seeds, yeah.
What's the deal with everyone and public executions in this place? I've got to get your entertainment somehow, I suppose. And now we can add Flower Pot to the friend crew, thanks to Wax Seal, and also Lemonade, after Cauldron and, Oh, wait, are they, maybe a locker? A mini safe? Hey, wait, is that a picture of DVD case in there? Sorry, distractions. Anyway, they pay Lemonade to help round up some more people. As Ice Pop is stressing about everyone being mean to them, someone pops along to offer some friendly advice.
Don't worry, I
ice pop? Just beat them to a pulp. Yeah, just rip the skin off their faces and wear it like a mask. An amazing part of the Christmas spirit.
You know what, Christmas? You and me, we're not that close. But sometimes I wish we were. Because what you just said right there, well, it honestly filled me with a magical, sparkly feeling that I haven't felt in a long time.
Is your heart growing 3 times in size?
I think it is. Here it comes. Here it comes! Hey guys, thanks for bringing me back.
It's no problem, Buster. I've got a bit of a knack for bringing back this rack of crack-a-lack and hullabaloo.
You don't even make sense.
Yes, indeed. These readings don't make sense. I will have to save this research for further analysis. Come with me, Needed Eraser. These findings will be revolutionary in our journey.
No, me and Buttermilk Pancake are the medical team on standby.
Medical team? That means there's danger nearby.
Hey, you can't beat a bit of Christmas in June. Close enough. And in one fell swoop, we also learn that there's a recovery centre here. Phew. And also meet another new character, Professor Fishbowl. You see that? You see there how their name popped up on the screen when they were introduced? Yeah, Mikey needs more of that. Professor Fishbowl assesses the potential for danger and surmises that someone is making a Molotov cocktail. And yes, actually, someone is indeed doing that. Oh, Christmas, you cheeky little so-and-so. What are we going to do with you? Christmas hikes the Molotov in a random direction, and it hits Rockman, who blames the closest person to him, which happens to be Box. He chases them, intent on revenge, and luckily, they both happen to run towards everyone else. So, that'll be 2 more players then. Christmas and Angle then come across a cute little thing called Kiwi Slice. Oh, so small. Wait, hang on a second. Small pieces of fruit in object shows always tend to lean into one character type, don't they?
Threat level 7! Go, Gamey, go!
What? I thought you said this was a threat level 7? These are just regular objects.
Exactly! Just look at them, Gamey. The green one was about to kill me.
I thought we agreed we would only use threat level 7 for abnormal objects. You've used it practically all the time. And sometimes it wasn't even an object. It was just a tiny little baby animal.
Yep, that checks out. And with Gamey here now, if my maths are mathing right, we should be set to go. Might need someone to, double check that for me, though.
Either I miscounted, or I think we have 18 people now.
Don't you mean 20?
When you need help, just call Chip and Rail. Space Rangers, Chip and Rail.
Oh my gosh! Intergalactic crime-fighting duo Chip and Railroad Crossing! I'm your biggest fan! I have all your books and your merch and...
Settle down, kid. Weren't we meant to only have like 15 contestants? Whatever, we can do 20 I guess. But no more. That's the cutoff. Not a single other person can join. No matter what.
Okay, this was quite the surprise. Chip and Railroad Crossing are vastly different to how they appear in regular old DIBS. And this begs the question, is this an alternate timeline? Or the same one, but Chip and Railroad Crossing just bonded while travelling through space together after they both quit the show? That theory actually does make more sense, especially since we got a cameo from this character as well, who we also saw in episode 4 of DIBS selling paint. So yeah, it's the same world then. Yeah, I think we can pretty safe to say that. Same world, new friends. Except Chip and Railroad Crossing. They count as old friends. Okay, so we've ended up with 20 contestants. Just a little bit more than the 15 we had planned, but at least we can start making teams now. Oh, wait. I guess we are having a public execution. Or maybe not. As Gamey shoots a burning stake out of Waxseal's hands, and then Phone Friend butts in to stop the mayhem.
Yeah, I don't know where that idea came from, but we're making teams.
Teams? Teams for what?
Wait, but most of us are strangers to each other. I don't know how you expect us to make teams with people like we don't even know.
Oh, well, let's fix that. Hi, I'm...
Shh! We're trying to make teams here. Alright, fine, I'll make the teams for you.
Ding! What happened?
Alright, you're all in teams, and you're all in cups. The first challenge is to get out of your cup.
Alright, no making teams for you guys. Phone friend has spoken. Buttermilk laments at the team they've been placed in before trying to put a plan together to escape the cup. But Christmas is more interested in picking a team name. Don't get to pick your teams, but you get to pick your team names, I suppose. Buttermilk relents and suggests Santa's Little Helpers. But Wax Seal also loves that name.
Wow, I want to be Santa's Little Helpers too. That team name is so cool. But
No, they're already Santa's Little Helper. Oh, never mind. Carry on.
Now we are Santa's Little Helpers.
Did Wax Seal do that on purpose or by accident? Because, I mean, so cool isn't a terrible team name. Let's be honest. Wax Seal then starts getting a bit carried away with the Christmas stuff, and Gamey realizes something horrifying. Christmas is a virus, and it's spreading. Professor Fishbowl recommends that everyone gets to their lab quick smart. But Chip is in no mood to save the world right at this particular moment.
Railroad crossing is in the wrong cup. We were supposed to save the world together.
Fear not, my dear companion, for all is well. This is not the end of our story, but just the beginning of a new chapter. We swore an oath, Chip, that we will always be the Space Rangers, protecting the cosmos. We defy the confines this world throws at us. We don't take no for an answer, because we, yes, we are breaking out!
I don't like this team.
You, Cauldron.
Breaking out is the first team safe. Only 2 safe spots remain.
Oh, shut up and deal, Cauldron. Who's the one that won the challenge for you, huh? So ungrateful. Speaking of Cauldron, you may have noticed them sneaking that megaphone away from Fawn there. And that's because them and Bonfire still haven't carried out their plan of getting more people. Even though we already have enough. Oh no. No, this is too many people. Way too many people. Amidst the chaos, Lemonade has a plan to get their team out of their glass prison. Pay someone else to do it for them. While Needed Eraser turns to Flowerpot for ideas.
Flowerpot!
Meh. Maybe we accept this life and assimilate with the Earth, accepting that we'll always be trapped inside of a glass prison, peering out at the world we want to live in, but alas, we are stuck.
No! I want to get out of here! I want to get out right now! It's a Christmas miracle!
Only one more team can be safe. That's right. 2 teams will be losing today. Ooh, scary.
Are you talking to me?
Okay, and you promise you're actually gonna let us out and not run away with the money, right?
Of course. Wait, Rockman, you can smash the glass with your club.
Glass?
No, the other glass.
Glass?
No, the other glass.
Glass?
Ding, ding, ding. Professor Fishbowl. No.
Glass.
Rockman!
Hey, I'm the one that called them glass prisons first, Flowerpot, you word stealer. Oh well, that team is also safe with only one more safe spot left. As for Rockman, well, his heart's in the right place. Shame about his brain. Gamey then suddenly remembers that they have, like, a gun arm thing.
Professor Fishbowl, no!
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Chip. Once I'm recovered, I'll have access to my lab. We can still stop Christmas.
And win the challenge, right?
Okay. TV Slice, go recover Professor Fishbowl so he can get us out of this cup.
Got it.
looks like I'm...
No, the other glass.
Don't understand. What glass do smash?
Oh, Rockman, you are a gem.
Really?
Yeah, I think I like you, Rockman. Like, a lot.
Oh, wow.
You think you want to, like, go out sometime after this? Like, you know, for dinner?
Rockman, sorry. He not ready for big commitment yet.
What? Rockman, my heart was made out of glass, but you weren't supposed to smash it either.
Who needs a recovery center when I'm really good at fixing things? If my name isn't Kintsugi Bowl.
You're a lifesaver, Kintsugi.
I'm actually a bowl.
Oh, so, yeah, that actually wasn't too smart, was it? And just as Professor Fishbowl gets recovered, they're done again. And we have potential relationships coming and going, and then the end of the challenge, and finding out a character name. Kintsugi Ball, of course. I have seen those before. Right, yeah, I was wondering. Yep, you know, there was a little flicker in the back of my brain when I first saw that character. Alright, that's actually a really cool object idea. I really love that. Alright, that's the last safe spot secured. And since Rockman is the only one left alive from that team, it's up to him to name them. If he can get over the carnage that just happened right in front of him that he might have kind of caused. That is.
Okay.
Team! Wait, Rockman, what's your team name? Rockman, what is it?
Well, Rockman is sad. Telephone. Rockman did not mean kill.
Team Rest is safe!
Thought you asking how Rockman felt?
Oh, dang gummit. We were so close.
So, what happens now? What happens now is that the viewers are going to vote for one of you.
Alright, wrist it is. And Rockman also kind of eats kiwi slice after that, but that's fine. That's not super important right now. What is important is that we have our first players up for elimination.
Okay, viewers, vote to eliminate one of the members of So Cool and vote to save. What? Vote for who you want to save. We're not doing this again. Whoever gets the fewest votes is out. Okay, fine. We'll meet in the middle. Ranked voting.
I love ranked voting!
Okay, viewers, rank the members of these two teams from first to last. First being who you want to stay, and last being who you want to leave. The two contestants with the lowest average rankings will leave the show, regardless of what team they're on. Have a nice day voting.
Fire Hydrant has too much power. How can you say no to that face, though? How? You can't. So, yes, it's ranked voting. And one team may well end up losing 2 members. Wowie. Oh yeah, and we can't wrap this episode up without a post-credits clip, can we?
Oh, hey there, Rockman. Oof! What's this? Hey, where you going?
You know what, guys? I think I like my new friends.
Yay, new friend!
Maybe Rockman is ready for commitment after all. This was really super fun, actually. I am curious to see how Zombie Turtle balances regular dibs and new friends. I know busy schedules why DIBS 7 hasn't happened yet. Well, at least that's kind of what the hint was. But is diving into another project with a bunch of other people whose schedules might also get busy gonna work? Listen, I'm just going to trust the process either way here and just keep enjoying whatever we get, because everyone involved in both shows are super talented and we are being fed. So we can't really complain too much, can we? So awesome work, new friends. Hope we do get to see more of this sometime. If not in the near future, then, you know, in some kind of future. All right, and that's it for another episode of Object Show Roundup. Thank you for listening to me waffle. Thank you for indulging my yap gland, as always. It was really good. I really enjoyed watching those new shows, and DIBS New Friends was a flippin' very unexpected little surprise. So it's been quite the week. And yes, I did mention it briefly earlier, but the Colorado Object Hangout will have happened. Happening the day I'm recording this, and will have happened the day I upload this. So we will see what comes of that. Anybody who happened to have the chance to go to it, or anybody who watched the live stream, I hope you really enjoyed it. I am really excited to see all of the stuff that was at it get uploaded, and I'll check out as much of it as I can. I might not get to every single thing, because again, there's a lot out there, but I will definitely be rummaging around and checking a few of the things out. BFPOR 6 is clearly, obviously going to be checked out, and Generational Gap as well from Stone is going to be checked out. And yeah, we'll see what else falls from the tree on that one. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just shut up. Anyway, I hope the hangout goes really well. Awesome work by Whoopdoo putting that one together. And yeah, fantastic stuff. Hope there's more of those in the future in other places as well, because it's just really cool. It's nice for OSC fans to get to hang out with each other. I can speak good. That's how I know the video's nearly done. My voice is going and my words don't make any sense. Actually, my words never make any sense, so there's nothing new there. All right, I'm going to wrap this up before I go down a weird rabbit hole of nonsense again. So, again, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to keep the YouTube algorithms happy by liking the video, sharing the video, or subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. Commenting as well if you want to have a chat about stuff. Go at it in the comments. I also have a Discord. There's an Object Show Around Discord if you have not checked it out yet. Yeah, I will pop a link. The link is always going to be in the description of the videos now, so you can go there whenever you feel like you want to go in there. And yeah, keep watching object shows, keep discovering new object shows, and keep making object shows too, if that's what you do. And I will see you all in the next episode of Roundup. Love and appreciate you all. See you later. Have a good one. And that's that. Toodaloo.